So if you use ChatGPT a lot and struggle saving information, well, here's a little hack that I think you're going to like. So before we jump into it, let me tell you just a little bit about what this is. My name is Jordan Wilson, and I host Everyday AI. So it's a daily live stream podcast and daily free newsletter helping everyday people learn and leverage AI. So let's talk real quick on a cool way I think that you can better leverage some AI. So a little ChatGPT hack for today's AI in 5 segments. So I'm going to go ahead and just run a little prompt here and explain what I'm doing while it works. So often you can have so much information in ChatGPT, and it's not always the easiest to go back and find it or to make use of all of this information. So what I'm doing here is a simple prompt using a different plugin here, a browser plugin. So if you're using ChatGPT, you obviously always want to be using the plugin version for the most part, so then you can be connected to the internet. So I just said, please summarize the latest tech news from August 2023. So this is, the normal GPT cutoff is September 2021. So let's say if you want to learn something new or whatever you're using in ChatGPT, and this is just an example, sometimes you have to scroll through all your old chats. And if you're like me, you have a lot of those chats. And how can you get that information out in a way that's easy to use? So one is you can manually copy and paste it and put it into Google Docs or a Word document or whatever it may be, and kind of go through that manual process of saving all of the information. But instead, you could do this. So, sorry, I just cut that off, but here, we'll get back to it. So the plugin kind of that I'm talking about today that can really help is this. So it's called Mail Please. And essentially, once you connect it, so you have to create a free account and connect it to your email, but then you can essentially send yourself all of the information from ChatGPT straight to your email. So let's, jump back into this and see how it works. So now we are done summarizing all of this tech news. So I'm going to say now, please email this information to me, right? Pretty simple. But again, it just saves you an extra step of having to manually copy and paste this. And I'll bring it up to you here in my email once I receive it here in a second. The great thing is you can do this and ask this plugin, this Mail, to format it differently. So if you're working with a chart, tables, document, whatever it may be, you can ask it to send it to you in that format, right? Which I think is super helpful because you don't have to, a lot of times when you're copying and pasting from ChatGPT, the format isn't the greatest, or you can lose formatting from what you originally had. So this allows you to easily keep that formatting that you have in the chat, and it can just be sent straight to you. All right, so let's take a look. It's almost done. So again, that's I like showing you all this in real time because sometimes things work really fast and sometimes they don't. So I'm actually I clicked the link and it's still working right now. So it's going through and it's making sure that this information is correct, and it looks like it's getting it in a way that is going to be easy to send to me. So if you're ever curious what these plugins are doing, you can always click this down arrow as it says using or use, and you can see the exact information that it's going through. So it says that the email containing the summary of the latest tech news from August 2023 has been sent. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, so we have it right here. It worked pretty well, right? It's formatted nice. I don't have to go back in. That's the other thing too. I don't always use ChatGPT on my phone as much, but I like to read on my phone. So We all read our email on our phone. So I think this is a great way to pull the important information out of ChatGPT, send it to yourself. I think this is a time-saving hack. It's an easy plugin to use. So I hope this was helpful for you. So as a reminder, if it was, please go to youreverydayai.com. That's youreverydayai.com. Sign up for our free daily newsletter. So every single day we bring on experts and we talk to them in our live stream, learning and leveraging AI. But also if you can't join us live at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, it always goes out on a podcast, Spotify, Apple, everywhere else, and the free daily newsletter. So the daily newsletter is the best way to keep up with great tips like this, as well as our daily live stream and podcast. So I hope to see you back for another AI in 5. Thanks.